Your videos need the best music, and with Artlist, the possibilities are limitless. Let's make it epic.
I'm bada, stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie, honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty, leaving my mark like a, I see no biggie. Ain't biting my tongue, I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, be sending me, talk from a stick that'll be when I get to me. My check don't discriminate, just take deposits if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way, only come out with a pay till I say. Heard you wanna be, don't got no quilt, brag on no petty. Look, I talk with that on your hip, and you ain't gon' rip it up, pocket. I'm thinking like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin. We not equivalent, really bad, looking so innocent, bossy predicament. I see no biggie, honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty, you mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city, attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only 2 times from the, he out like a light, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it, no ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it, I'm bada, stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie, honestly, I see no.
What up, Corey?
Keep it, I pop out in black. This bun on my knife, stop trying to look. They do not cover me. Fake, I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you come in.
What up, Bates? What up, Bates?
I'm with it in Rex involved.
Get it. We live in direct. Let's get to the playoffs. We need one more.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And we are underway from the Superdome. Fields it right around the goal line.
Yo, if y'all could, let me know if y'all can hear the music in the back.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let me know if you can hear the game. Yo, Corey, you can hear the game? Sells well. Shout out for tuning into the stream. Yes, sir.
First throw, here's Winston. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not playing no tunes right now, Corey. I just got the game audio. Can you hear the game audio now? Because I was having trouble earlier.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop.
Alright, hold on. Let me put it up. Get all this shit fixed and ready.
Brings up 3rd down.
TV, yes sir.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking.
Yo, I was saying I was on mute. You gotta send me some shit that I could put in my stream and shit that I could be playing in the back.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have a Saints first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. From the gun, Winston. That one complete downfield to Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Keyshawn Johnson, 71 yards. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. Oh, he pulls over him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him
was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Yo, Corey, is it better now?
Wentz going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they... That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
I can't hear it on my end, so I need
His big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Saints 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Back to it after the pick six. Winston over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston. This one into the hands of Pitts. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Kyle Pitts, 73 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
What we do, screen? Welcome to the screen. Welcome to the screen.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, Winston. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
No Sneed, that would be wrong.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's got room. Touchdown, New Orleans. Joe Mixon, 46 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Wentz going to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the gun to give to Mixon. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Only needing 2 yards on second down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Flush to his right to Mixon on the check down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Saints.
Winston now to throw on first down. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football.
Giants 35, Saints 21.
Now, as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And that pick 6, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3.
Yes, sir.
the pay till I say, I drew wanna be, don't gotta whip, rag on no petty, flips, I talk with that on your hip, if you ain't gon' rip it up, pop it, empty the, like show me a benefit, let me dumb it down, Benjamin, when you be not equivalent, really bad, looking so innocent, bossy predicament, I see no biggie, honestly, I see no biggie, pay the heavy on pretty, you mad while I'm getting busy, country girl running your city, attitude bad on Sadiddy, he only 2 times from the, he out like a light, call him Ricky, and honestly, it ain't no cap in it, these know ain't no cap in it, I like with a stack in it. I'm by that, stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like it. I see no biggie. Call me Hillary, stay at the bank. Making moves like I'm hiding in shape. I'm no keep it, I pop out in blank. This bun on my knife, stop trying to look. They do not cover me. Fake, I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you coming if you're under me. I'm with it in Rex involved. By that text and call.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. On play action, Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Duggar in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Wentz. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Wentz now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. York able to send this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Get it, chat. Let's get it. Back at it.
First and 10 for Montana and company. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. To throw again on second down. Montana. That is caught by Moss for a Patriots touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Wentz. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Montana. That is caught by Moss for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Again, it's Johnson. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Keyshawn Johnson, 40 yards. And the Giants are back within a score. They go with McCaffrey, and he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Montana. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here's Montana to throw. Man open, it's Moss complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. They will look to throw. Montana. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Montana. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Montana. That's going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Randy Moss on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
The score, Patriots 28, Giants 11. Nick Folk to kick it off for New England.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Now Wentz. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Patriots are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
second down, here's Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. On first down, Montana. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From just shy of midfield, Montana. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's Mixon on the counter. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Montana. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Montana going for it on 4th. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
on second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. On first down, Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll try and run the option. Touchdown, Giants! Carson Wentz, 38 yards. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. Here in the 4th quarter, defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Back to Mixon on second down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Joe Mixon, 66 yards. And the Patriots use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up. But in this case, he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out.
Oh, and now some space to operate. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 80 yards. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Again, McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the clock shows 55 seconds to play as they line up for a critical onside kick. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now Folk for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Next to score, Patriots 42, Giants 33. Nick Folk to kick off for New England.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he takes this one back into the end.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't.
sir, Richie. We here.
How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway in Foxborough. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Yellow!
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Patriots need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Wentz. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a play fake. Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Pats are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's got room past the 30, and he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, he's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Pitts, 70 yards. And the Pats lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Wentz going to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. Play action. Now Wentz. And And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why there. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. This take it in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the... He's got a man, complete! The 30! 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Donald Parham, 83 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Wentz going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
On first down, Mahomes. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wentz. Right back to Pitts again. On the move past the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shot, no, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz, the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
It's Hill, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Patriots are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Wentz now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Into the red zone, Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's got a man. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators?
He's got a man, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wintz's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They fake the give. Now Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Throwing is Wentz. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. McCaffrey going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Wentz. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass break up there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's only got left to prevent the first down.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Giants. Keyshawn Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this is secured by the Patriots. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the tuck and run. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
And this is secured by the Patriots. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there 6 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep, Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. And Chubb try the middle here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Find his man on the outside. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all... And intercepted! Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Wentz going to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Pats are going to get it back here just...
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go